Hi, I'm Brian. Kettle's on, make yourself a cup of tea. So, I've just watched the trailer for Star Trek Lower Decks, and I've got to say, it doesn't look great. Like the other two CBS produced series, Discovery and Picard, it doesn't look a lot like Star Trek. Visually, it's got some stuff that does. The ship looks good, the corridors, the holodeck, all looks to the era of the Next Generation, which is when this is set. But the show itself looks more like Rick and Morty in space. Now, I like Rick and Morty, I do watch it, I enjoy the show, but it's not what I want from Star Trek. I mean, this is meant to be the series that made Star Trek feel more like Star Trek again after Picard and Discovery, but it doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like there's going to be a lot of humour, and even the humour in this trailer doesn't look great. It's clearly aimed at a much younger audience than myself. It looks like it's aimed at the 18 to 24 demographic audience, and they'll probably enjoy it. Long-term fans of Star Trek? Not so much. And this is a problem that CBS has fallen into. They're looking to expand an audience that doesn't have an interest in Star Trek, rather than giving the fans of the show what they want. And this brings me to the trailer on YouTube. CBS have turned off the likes, dislikes and comment section on it. At the last check that I could find, the dislikes were 2.7k and the likes were 2.5, so the dislikes were slightly higher, but I'm assuming as they have turned them off, the dislikes grew a lot higher than the likes, and I'm guessing that the comment section wasn't what they were expecting either, with a lot of comments saying it didn't look good. Now, a lot of people have compared it to Final Space, but I can't make that comparison. I've never seen Final Space. I do feel it looks a lot like Rick and Morty, but that isn't what I want from Star Trek. I want Rick and Morty to be separate. Here on Comic Book News, it does say the trailer shows a goofy parodic take on Star Trek that makes fun of the franchise and its fans with all kinds of bad jokes, awful humour, and even nudity. That's what it is. Star Trek at this point has just become a parody of itself. It's no longer a show showing a better side of humanity, that we've evolved, that there's a brighter future out there. Across all of these shows, it's now just a show about some form of dystopian future which was brought in by Picard, and in this new one, it's just played for laughs, which generally don't look very funny, if I'm being honest. It might be a hit with the audience they are targeted. Like I say, I'm a lot older than the demographic it looks like it's aiming for, but there's no international rights for this one. Both Netflix and Amazon have passed on it, so over here in the UK we won't get it. It's just going to be America and Canada. This won't be great news for CBS when its two international distributors have essentially given up on the franchise at this point and refuse to take on a third show of it. Where this leads Star Trek in the future for Strange New Worlds and the Section 31 spin-off and the many other shows which have apparently got planned, who knows? Will they get made? At this point, I think it's going to be very unlikely. But if they do, I will have a look and give them a go, because I have watched Star Trek for this long. But CBS's version of Trek is rapidly putting me off watching anything after Enterprise. So, what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to the new Lower Decks? Let me know in the comments below. That's all from me. I'm off to make a fresh cup of tea.